69, the horizontal line test to determine if functions are one-to-one. Just to review, a function is a relation where for each input there's exactly one output. And a one-to-one function is a function where for each output comes from one input. So we use this horizontal line test. Basically it goes like this. If you were to draw a number of horizontal lines, will the function touch at one spot? Now actually be careful on F. This is actually not even a function because it doesn't pass the vertical line test. You see, for this input you're getting two different outputs. So this is not even a function. So we're not even going to try to bother if it's one-to-one, because in order for it to be a one-to-one function, it must be at least a function. So this does not pass the vertical line test, which is what you would use to determine whether or not a relation is a function. For one-to-one, we use the horizontal line test, and function g, these horizontal lines are touching the graph at two spots, meaning this output comes from two different inputs. This output comes from two different inputs, so therefore not one-to-one because it fails the horizontal line test. Same thing for h. At this horizontal line you have it touching at one point, but all the other horizontal lines you're getting 2 points, so therefore not one-to-one because it fails the horizontal line test. Now what about function k? Well, each of these horizontal lines you're only touching the graph at one place. So therefore this is one-to-one. This passes the horizontal line test. So some of you may be looking at this here and saying, well, wait a minute, what about that? Well, actually, you're only going to get 1 point of intersection. This is going to be very, very close. All right. Here's a few more. Function L, well, this is just a linear, and you're obviously only going to touch the graph at one spot for each horizontal line, so therefore, yes, one-to-one. What about this? Now, this is a piecewise function. See, a piecewise function can be one-to-one as long as the point that you have that's shared, as long as there's a function value. So this is, in fact, one-to-one. Okay, here's another function. Function lmn, and I guess we'll call this function O. Alright, so here, yes, one-to-one, it passes the vertical line test, and function O, no, because you're getting 4 different inputs that give you the same output, so not one-to-one. Alright, any questions? Please send me an email. Of course, good times.